Hello, my name is Bryce McCourt. My content area of teaching is in science. As for my specific experiences in teaching, I have taught at the high school level with chemistry and forensic science classes during my student teaching. For my first year of teaching, I taught 5th grade at the elementary level in math and science classes. And now currently I am a 7th grade science teacher at the middle school. And I'm currently pursuing a Master of Science in Chemistry education. And as for the purpose of this presentation, it's important for effective communication to happen in the classroom to build that strong positive relationship with your students. It's important that your classroom climate has clearly communicated expectations to build trust between the instructor and the students. And a classroom climate designed with the students' learning needs in mind, with clearly communicated expectations, will fully align more with a learning-centered model of education. And as for the strategies to foster this effective communication, the first one would be through self-assessments. The instructor can work with the adult learners, and then they can self-assess their teaching practices, their content area, the pedagogy, their communication with the students, working with the adult learners, collaborating with different faculty members. They can reflect back on their own practices to help them then become better in their teaching practices. The second one would be to make the learning meaningful to the students. Let them know why are they learning what they are learning. Give them well-defined learning goals, learning objectives, agendas for each class session. Why are they learning what they are learning? How is it going to help them in their future workplace? Explicitly tell them how these different learning activities and concepts and skills is applicable to them in their future workplace. And the third strategy would be to implement experiential learning in your classroom. This can honor the adult learners' life experiences and their knowledge that they bring, and it will encourage active participation in the class. And this can be done through classroom discussions, experiments, hands-on learning, and technology-based learning. And as for the challenges in communicating at the higher education level, I believe it's relying too much on technology, especially to communicate potential issues such as a grade or anything like that. I believe that the students will want to communicate more with email or with phone calls about these issues rather than having a face-to-face conversation with the instructor to attempt to be less confrontational. And in the light of that, I believe that could cause issues and a situation could really escalate from there. And so a solution to this would be the instructor really needs to clearly communicate in their syllabus or refer to a student handbook and let the students know they are always open to face-to-face conversations about any issues that comes up. And the instructor should also be respectful in this way. Let the students know they need to communicate in a respectful tone always. And the instructor should also keep documentation any time that they speak with a student about an issue in case a situation would arise. And as for de-escalating interpersonal conflict, one strategy I believe to go about would let the student be heard. Take them to a private area, calm them down, let them voice their frustrations to you and their grievances in a respectful tone, of course. Let your body language be open, no crossing your arms or anything like that. Let them voice their frustrations, and then you need to speak also in a relaxed tone without raising your voice. And whenever a situation would arise between students, I believe that an instructor to de-escalate that situation is maybe bring in another faculty member that you trust. Bring in another instructor. Let them listen to the students. Let the students voice their frustrations to another faculty member. You'll get another personal opinion on the matter and how to deal with it. And the staff member can also practice active listening with the student, and they can provide effective feedback to that student that maybe you never thought of giving to them. And this will let you collaborate with your staff members, and they can help you de-escalate the conflict in a professional manner. And again, it gives a second opinion to the situation. And how this communication supports the students is it creates that positive classroom environment to make the adult learners feel respected and feel encouraged. They will want to learn more if they feel respected. And the instructor encourages classroom engagement through showing respect to their individuality and their experiences, being sensitive to the language being used, being open to different experiences, and adopting a caring attitude for their students. Thank you.